Alright, hello, my name is Ethan, and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Harvest League 3.11. In this episode, I'm going to go over my final garden layout, planner, everything, including all connections fully laid out in a planner with, this has room for 45 horticrafting stations. It uses, hold up, I have the planner, it uses 145 of each storage tank, 60 pylons of each, 8 to 10 dispensers for collectors, and 45 horticrafting. So I'll have the total list of costs for this whole farm, how to make the entire thing. I'll have 2 guides. There's one planner for the most important sections of the farm, and then there will be a second planner for the filling out the rest of the farm, and it'll have this farm has all connections in the planner, and all the collections. Okay, so this is my farm. It's really sick. I farm my tier 2s, my 3s, and my 4s in the top right corner. It's really sick. I have room for blossoms and buds and flowers to actually use them on my high tier. I actually use them on this patch. We actually have a storage for our life force, horticrafting, and fortune stuff. They added advanced tank, so we have 5,000 storage now instead of 300. We also have 1,000 storage as the default instead of 300. So this is a really great patch. I have tons of seeds. I've been playing the fuck out of Harvest. It's really fun. I wanted to put out this video because I'm sure and I'm very confident in my garden now, and I want to share it with you guys. So I'll show you guys what I spent way too long on. Here you go. This is the first initial start to the farm, and so what looks very complicated, I will simplify. So imagine it being this top right section, that this is the complicated top right corner to do the tier 2s, 3s, and 4s. You just copy this. If you want to change it to not see all the links, you can change it to just wild. And now you see the wild links. You can change it to vivid, and now you see the vivid links, and you can change it to primal, and now you see the primal links. And so pretty much, if you notice, it's this top right corner, and then what happens is we use this pylon to pull out a connection from the main network, and then I do my storage pylon connecty thing all the way to the collectors, so I connect the 2 collectors to our big setup in the corner. Then along here, I pull out from this pylon a storage system chain down to our horticrafting section. So I store 45 horticrafting recipes here for blue. Then we change to vivid. So same thing, I pull out from here, go down a storage line, and get to my 45 storage horticrafting for yellow, and repeat for purple. Pull it down here, and we can horticraft all off of here, and we also connect our collectors, and we also set up an extra storage on the other side of this to pull the connections through the wall if you wanted to. It was to show how to path around. With the primal, we got down to here. With the vivid, I pathed through here, so from a dispenser to these storage, pylon storage, all the way to here, and connect them both up. These E1s are showing buds. We use buds in between here. I use my buds on the T1s only. I don't use buds on T2s or T3s or T4s. And I've actually started to run out of buds, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, the overall, this farm for this is only about 20 of each storage, 8 to 10 dispensers, 4 collectors, 45 horticrafting, and the like 60 pylons. These are the totals: 60 pylons, 62 storage, 26 dispersers, 12 collectors, and 45 horticrafting. And you may wonder, you may go, but Ethan, I want to fill out the rest of the farm, dude. This isn't good enough for me. I need to know every connection for the entire farm. Okay, so first I'll delete the links so you can see it all again. Those are all the links. Beautiful, isn't it? You can even individually click on one and it tells you the links, and I think it'll even show you. You can switch to the, okay. Anyways, next, I have another one. So you guys thought this was crazy. I took it one step further. And so I filled out the entire farm with the exact amount and all the connections and everything, because this is the final one. This is the one I'm extremely happy with, and this is, I don't think they'll have to change harvest much anymore, if not just number changes. So I think the garden itself is really good, and this is my final setup for the garden. So what we have here is 187 pylons, 439 storage, 26 dispersers, 12 collectors, and 45 horticrafting. So pretty much it's the other setup, but I filled out the rest of the storage. So we went up to 145, 148 from 17. I added 130 of every storage basically to this farm, and that took an extra like 40 pylons. And so now I'll show you the connections. Wild. So I'll mention one thing. This is a dead spot. I put an extra pylon. It's useless. I fucked up. Technically, there's one space wasted in the farm. F. Okay, and anyways, that's not a big deal, but that's my wild connection. So it comes out from the top and comes to here and does this big thing, and it's really funny. I did it all the way down to here, and I was running out, so I started cabling it through into the yellow section, and then I stopped doing the yellow here. I did the yellow down here, so I could get the purple into here, and so I invaded the blue area with purple and yellow, because I was trying to keep an equal amount in the planner, and it's really close. I like it a lot. Really happy. Next, Vivid. We came down through here to the collectors, and from the collectors I came down and around, came down, looped up here, came through out here, filled this whole thing in because I figured the purple shouldn't come in here. Then I like I said, I pulled the purple through here instead. Because if I pulled it into here, it'd be a dead end, but doing it into the open area where they're all sharing the same area. In the end, I actually was doing purple, blue, yellow, purple, blue, yellow, purple, blue, filling in each one section at a time until there was no space left, and that's why then there's like one extra purple pylon or something over here too, or one pylon that's only connected to 2 storages or something. But yeah, then the blue was just pretty organized all the way out from the top, all the way from the top. We didn't use this because if you notice, there's no easy way to pull the blue, whereas the yellow I was able to do some stuff here. The blue was a little awkward to pull off of the horticrafting, so I didn't want to do it. So I pulled it out from the top, came along this side, and said, I'm going to fill out this back area first. So if you notice, I come along here, get to the other side here, and then just loop down to the bottom right away and start filling this in. Filled this in. It's pretty clean. It's super nice. This is this one, the final one with the perfect clean setup. Dude, people are gonna have to have made this like 3 times by now, but I did too. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope this could be helpful for you guys in game. Like I said, I actually go and I place my buds. So these are the 2 purple farms. I place my buds here. For the yellow, I place the buds in between here, in between the 2 farms. For the blue, in between here. I have like very little buds left now though. I had 20 buds. I've already used 20. That's how fast you go through them once you thing. And then also, like I said, all these storages are 1,000 now. So pretty much it's like saying my main storage is now 145,000. My old storage was 36,000. So them upgrading the storage and allowing us way more storage is amazing, and it's insane. And we also now, I will say the biggest quality of life about this is my old system had 3 of each horticrafter, 3 of each color, and so I could only store 9 recipes at a time, and I had to keep 3 recipes. Wait. I only had 1 horticrafter for each color, or 2 or 3. So I could store like 3 to 9 recipes per color, and now I'm storing 45 recipes at a time, and so I'm doing multiple harvests without having to empty out my horticrafting. And then it's really nice, like in game. So you like I said, you just grab all 45, you bring them, or 45 recipes, you bring them to your hideout, just easy dump tab of storage, and then later when you want to augment chaos, and then it organizes it and sorts it, and they're color coded. Like, look at this. It's not, like, what the fuck? So we've just been storing up recipes, and then this morning, I decided to go through and delete all the 65, 66, 67, etc. Except I seem to have missed a couple. Oh, these are... Oh. Jewelers. And, fusings. Oh, cool. Nice. Currency. Nice. There's also another thing I was going to do, which was I was thinking about doing removing all the non, because I barely use them, and there's so fucking many of them, and they keep coming up in my search when I'm not trying to search for them. But hopefully this garden layout that I've put together and took my time and did this really ridiculous garden layout. This is my best final. I ain't doing another one because this shit takes way too long to set up in this thing. But again, like I said in the first one that I did of this, having the planner to be able to play with and use mine and like mess around with it is pretty cool. Either way, I have no jewelers to do this fusing recipe. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope that you guys like these. So I'm gonna leave both planners in the description below. I'm gonna leave the first one because this is the priority. If you get this set up, your garden is working, and you actually like, you technically don't need the horticrafting set up like this yet. And just setting up your garden like this gives you access to tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 growing and some storage, along with 2 crops of tier 1 for each thing, and it's really organized to where the whole thing is connected, and it's the most clean it could possibly be, dude. Then you can also use the buds, you could use the flowers and the blossoms. It's the best goddamn farm, and then when you want to fill it out, easy clap. Either way, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. Thank you guys for all the support. I can't do this without you guys. Thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon or the YouTube members today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!